Acting?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. No. My internet must have glitched completely because it just reposted my stream. My stream must have glitched. Whoops, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. I was looking at another monitor.
1 second. There we go. God bless multi-monitors.
Indeed.
Damn, dude, what was life like without it?
I agree.
That was
I
like
think
only a year ago too, for me.
I agree, Marana. I think our internet just glitched. If my internet gets shut down, if they kill my internet again for some stupid maintenance thing, I'm gonna be pissed. They did that shit earlier this week and I fucking lost, or I missed like 2 international phone calls. It was great. But thanks for making me miss meetings for work, you fucks. Then the bodies hit the floor, that's right.
Well,
but hey, it all came back, right?
You.
That's all that matters. It all came back, that's all that's important. All right.
Yeah, I think I'm hitting the sack.
All right, man. You have a good night.
It's 1:30. I gotta do some stuff.
Insomnia just apparently just flexed so goddamn hard.
I mean, I stood. Yeah, you did 80% of the damage. To be fair, Death, you and I stood on the point and just defended it. We didn't do anything else.
Yeah,
like,
but
we didn't do anything. That's what happens when you don't do anything. See, but keep in mind, Death, he didn't do that dick move like that MR8 guy did. By going, oh my god, look at this MR28 who's doing no damage. I've been like, oh, I'm sorry. You want me to participate? Because I can do that. We can participate if you'd like.
On my screen, I'm looking at Blink and I having 1% on my screen and 2% for him. And
yeah, last time I looked
for him.
The last time I checked it, he was at 80%, I was at 8%, and then you guys had everything else.
God damn,
but that makes sense.
Like...
That makes sense. I was just sitting there doing nothing.
Damn, Insomnia, you just fucking put us to shame for a minute.
I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. Oh, you got a good Ninkandi build too. That's a really good Ninkandi build. I do love that. I love that weapon so much.
Dude, same. I think it's my main most part, but
it's really good.
Not a different one.
And what I love about that is that you paid attention to the limitation of the Ninkandi and compensated for it with Primed Reach.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo.
Yeah,
that's something so I see so many melee builds and they ignore the range of the weapon and they're just like, raw damage. And I'm like, that's great until it's like a fist weapon.
Right,
with exception to the Tepido Prime. Because they did a neat thing where they gave it a force punch. That'd be the only one where I would consider not necessarily needing it, but range is power. Correct, Jar Jar, correct. Melee range is important, especially now that they fixed it so it's not a percentage, but it's an actual distance. For a lot of weapons, it's very important, specifically like the fist weapons and the daggers and even the nunchucks, because it's very important. No, yeah, and so do I. So do I, Zora. I give range to my Tepido Prime as well. Yeah, like it's very important. Okay, you guys aren't you're not accepting my anxiety. What?
Did I or did I not tell you that you would like him?
You did. That's fine. I didn't disagree with you. I didn't argue.
Yeah, actually,
I like being right.
Prime build.
I can give you 2. I have. Hold on.
Kind of feeling like.
So I have my main build, like my everyday build, and then I have my endurance build, which is the full build. If you want just the everyday, though, the everyday doesn't give a shit what the weapons are. Most people want the everyday, so it's fine.
I think that's probably what I might be looking for. I have like a theory game.
You cut out a lot right there.
Mossing or whatever, but I got that from. I don't know.
There you go. That's my Telefrag build. Which, you know, up until covertly, well, even with covert lethality being technically broken, it's still fine. You'll still insta-give everything. Because at that point, it's based on the weapon. At that point, it's based on the weapon. You do whatever you want. And then I can give you the full kit. Obviously, my arcanes need to be maxed out, but, you know. Who wants to go fight Eidolons all day? Like, really?
I thought you were actually talking about going to do it, and I was like, I'm gonna go.
No, hell no. Are you kidding me? I trade for fucking arcanes because I hate the Eidolon fights. I hate them. And at the moment, this is because the primary and my secondary are irrelevant for my Ash Prime, like my Ash Prime endurance build, because it's melee based. So I need to convert this. I need to convert this over to a Zal, but I haven't built the Zal out yet. So in the meantime, the next best thing is the Nakana Prime for its just stupid damage.
Wait.
So going back to that MR8 we talked about just a second ago, the guy who decided to get uppity with me.
Yeah.
We had it was a Sanctuary Onslaught run. We had a Saren. In one wave with just that sword and my Wisp, I went from being the worst damage to being second and crushing the Saren.
You cut out through the entire story.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Discord, cutting me out like that. Tom, are you going to join? How many invites do I have to send you?
I'm probably gonna call it in a minute.
Okay, that's fine. So what I was saying is, we had a Saren in that party, and the MR8 decided to get snarky, and I was like, oh well, I can do stuff, and literally I got a private message from the Saren going, oh shit, because in one zone, because I think that happened at zone 3, I did all of zone 4, and I cleared most damage just with one zone with that sword. I was just like, I can participate. I can do stuff. I was just here to level and leech XP off the Saren, but you want me to do stuff. That's fine. I don't... It's interesting mentioning that, because it's very apparent with that the... what is it? The community of Warframe is shifting. Like, a lot more toxic people have shown up, and I find myself having to flex more. And I haven't had to flex since this game was still in closed beta. Because we stopped being tryhards because we didn't need to be. Who cares? They took away all the leaderboards and shit, so who gives a damn?
Yeah.
Because and like Death knows this, and lots of people here in the stream know this. Most of the people here in Shards of Fate know this. We used to be First Ghost, which is now what the name of the Alliance is. And the original 7 members of First Ghost, just the 7 of us kept First Ghost and the top 7 slot in the world with just 7 people.
All right.
So like, we can put our tryhard faces on if you'd like. We don't want to though. It's too much effort. Yeah, no. So this is a really good Shuriken / Bladestorm build. Yeah, this is a good Ash build.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just for different purposes.
About like an alliance.
I mean, give me the name of the clan. I'll shoot you an invite. This is problem solved. It's real easy. Just like I told Tantalus prior to having to absorb Tantalus. Like, I would rather an alliance versus absorbing your clan. Because it's easier that way. It's less for me to have to worry about.
Yeah.
But I have no problems absorbing the world either. It's fine.
Yeah, actually, let me...
Like I said, welcome to my humble home and corner of the interwebs. I've spent my entire life. Shards of Fate is also my company name, so this is like everything to me. And assimilation is 100% possible. I just don't do it.
Yeah, let me show you why I probably join your...
He
As
has
much
a
as I love
very, very, very well decorated dojo,
That's fine.
and he is the leader. So
Yeah, our
he's probably
decorations
gonna be
just
an
started,
alliance.
so
Yeah, it was a solo clan or like they're essentially and one of them.
Jar Jar's sending me stuff. What's Jar Jar doing? Your Atlas Prime look? Oh wow, you've updated your Atlas Prime. Look at that. Look at that, Jar Jar. That's pretty.
But yeah,
Your Atlas
my
looks like a
favorite
Titan.
room
You're
is the
correct. Your
spawn
Atlas
room.
does look like the Titan. Like the gigantic Titan guy. Orb Mother. I agree. The Orb Mother fight is fun, but it's annoying because you can't see her face and shit. The hardest part about the Orb Mother fight is where it's located. If she would just move like, I don't know, 1,000 feet over into the clear area, it'd be fine, but you have to fight her on a fucking mountain and it's dumb.
Well, the entire fucking map is mountains.
Yeah, but there are clearings where there aren't mountains. It's just like what happens to
Yeah,
us
and
when we
then
do
she
the
moves
Exploiter
into
Orb.
mountains.
It's the same thing that happens to us when we do the Exploiter Orb. The Exploiter Orb fucking plants its ass on the side of the cliff, and you're just like, really?
You and I have very different experiences with the Explorer.
Yeah, the Exploiter always fucking plants its ass in the wrong place, and I hate it.
Mine sits its ass in a field
Drax
and never moves.
Drax would like this. This is what Drax is trying to do right now with his room. This
Isn't
is
that
pretty.
first room beautiful?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
it's very Orkin inspired, which is what Drax is trying to do right now.
Yeah, I was
If
having
Dra-
fun with the second. for the most
Drax,
part,
why aren't you online, you Aussie bastard? He would grab a lot of inspiration from this.
Rooms
I
really
just felt Viking and that's it.
Well, yeah,
Although
it's
I do make
just
axes and throw them at people, so
you know.
might be biased, but still.
Ooh. Yeah, we just started decorating our dojo this year because I haven't cared enough.
Yeah.
I haven't cared enough, and we have people finally approached me. They built up the courage to be like, "Can I do stuff?" I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." I don't care. I don't like the only room you're not allowed to touch is a throne room. Everything else you do whatever you want.
Yeah, decorating kind of my end game, so.
Well, yeah, Fashion Frame is endgame, so.
Yeah.
You two are working on an Orkin-inspired creation, Jar Jar? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That scares me. Whoop. Whoop. That's not what I wanted to do. Nice. No, I like. Well done. Well done, my
Actually,
friend.
I like it down here, like where the water is. This just kind of feels.
Surprise, I don't know what to put here. I feel you on that one. Like, so since you're new here, hi, I'm a game developer as my day job. So like, I feel you on this. I'm a level designer and environmental artist. So like, I feel this 100%. I 100% feel that sign of surprise. I don't know what to put here. I'm like, yeah, no, I know this. I know this pain. I know this pain. What do you do with this? I mean, whatever. It'll come to me eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, I am a city planner, so.
That makes sense too. Oh yeah.
Or sort of a city planner, as in I graduated, but I'm in that in-between area between graduation and actually getting jobs.
That's fine. Look, city planners are amazing. I used to work for some of those guys. They were pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though, because now that I've graduated, I've decided, hey, I kind of want to do video games.
Jar Jar, you
No,
bastard. Jar Jar, I too am an environmental artist. They call me the flesh sculptor. Look here, you bastard. Oh my god. Yeah, here. Let me show you why he says this, because my god.
Yeah. Anyways, I think it'd be kind of cool though to game design though with like focus on communities, like why people build things, how
Oh yeah.
placed, and kind of create environments like that. Yeah.
You need 4 years of experience. Look here, Zora. Shush. Shush you. Shush you. Let me get out from behind this. Oh, that's a weird spot. I've never spawned back there before.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night, Dad.
I'm pretty sure I made a pretty good addition to
You
Shards
did a
of
good
Fate.
job, you drunk bastard. I can hear it in your voice. I can hear the sleepiness. I can hear the alcohol. Good night,
Yeah,
my friend.
sober decisions haven't worked out so well, so.
That's fine. Good night, my friend. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I am glad to meet you, Insomnia. I'm going to embrace your namesake and roll that for like the next 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's funny you guys call me Insomnia. It's Insonia.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, hey.
I
feel it.
also have
All right.
Let's-
So this is the Grand Trading Hall. We can thank Supernova and her awesome for this. If we go this way, we can see Jar Jar's first room. Our floof sanctuary. All of the floofs.
And the little flute hide and seek.
All of the floofs.
Very nice. So what I kind of want to do.
But
is
then
on
if you
the
fast
server-
travel to the dry docks, you can see why he says he is the flesh sculptor.
Yeah. That actually brought me here earlier and was like, yeah, hey, come check this out.
Oh yeah. Jar Jar he does
I
stuff.
felt very cool. I am planning.
It certainly scares the shit out of people when they fly in on the railjack. That's for damn sure. They're like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Yeah, we have a problem."
Yeah, the downstairs of my dojo, I plan on doing like a community garden, so anyone
Look up in the floof room. Oh, hold on now.
have like their own garden that they can decorate. I'm thinking I might take this idea.
Nice.
But
Oh, in the
But yeah,
flesh docks. Oh, okay, hold on.
speaking of the floof, I'm thinking it'd be kind of funny to get like a few floofers, put in my and make like a little ritual sacrifice looking.
You're cutting out a whole lot.
No, I hear him.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
Oh.
it's kind of funny.
This is why, because you're just sitting up. Jar Jar's just sitting up here on top of all the flesh he made.
I was talking about the name. I apparently mispronounced a whole lot.
Who? What? Where?
New guy.
You talking to Sonia?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like he has a problem with insomnia either, Death. So I think you're
Yeah,
okay.
no, it's fine. I'm pretty chill.
But yeah, you maxed out the decorations. Oh yeah, in the floof room. Yeah, I know. I went and I looked, and you got. There's only like what 16 capacity left in that room. So
Is
if
it
there's
per
any,
room?
yeah, it's per room. It's per room, but then the dojo itself has a total amount that you can raise and lower, based on the grand halls and the reactors. I actually need to build more reactors, so I have to go down to the basement and build more.
Do you get more from the reactors? I thought it was only the grand.
Well, the
halls.
reactors are for the energy, and then the halls. At the moment, I think the only one we could do to increase the capacity is the inspiration hall, because you can only build the grand halls once.
Right. Yeah. So I know.
So the inspiration hall is the only one we can do to increase capacity in the dojo as a whole.
Yeah.
But then yeah, each room has its own cap.
Okay.
I think the inspiration halls are the biggest. They have the biggest capacity because it's an empty slate room.
Right.
So I think it's like 1,200 or 1,300 capacity just for that room, but it only adds 100 capacity to the dojo. It's fucking weird. It's so weird.
By the way, next time that you come check out my dojo, I'll have to show you the base garden.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pretty proud about that. It's pretty.
Absolutely. Let me see. What's the time? What time is it? Oh, everybody's going to bed. That's why. I look at the time and I go, oh, it's because it's almost time to end the stream. That's why. But yeah, no, absolutely. And if you like Death said, if you choose to do the whole alliance thing, I just need a clan name and I'll send the invite and it'll be fine.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I think an alliance thing would be awesome. I don't really want to like push anything. So
The
I know
flesh
you're
math towards the left
fine.
looks like a
Whole bunch
flood
of-
peanut? What? Oh,
You
oh.
were cutting out real hard. Also,
Yeah, I imagine so. Sounds like my internet's being stupid too, which is rare, and I hate it. But yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Hold on, let me do a thing real quick. Let me do my sign off, and then I'll pop back in here.
Sure.
So good night, everybody. We met new peoples. We got cool stuffs. Sorry, Blink, that we didn't get the we didn't get your blueprint for Korra. We'll get it next time. That or me and G-Wolf and Death will run you through and get the thing at some point. Otherwise, you lovely people have a good night. We will be back on Friday for more Neo, to do more stabby stabs, killing of the demons and stuff. Otherwise, like I said, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Again, I will give a big shout out though. Thank you guys for being so understanding that we had to move today's stream from the afternoon to the evening so I could get my son his immunizations, blah words. But yeah, y'all have a good night. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.